Today I'm making my way along the back of the bunkie and just filling in the gaps around the eaves. And I'm halfway done. And I was getting excited. Oh, that? I know, Mama. And then I saw this. There's a nest up there. So I'm going to stop doing this right now. Mama's up there in the tree, keeping an eye. She literally just flew out of it. So there's little babies in there. How special is that? They feel nice and cozy in my eaves. Okay, so now I'm going to go around the other side of the building. For the past 2 days, I have been putting all of that lime clay plaster in the cracks in the eaves. I did not film it because I can't even describe fully how horrible this job has been. It's horrible. Up and down the ladder, in all those crevices and cracks. My body was contorted, my legs were sore, my feet were sore. I know I'm whining, but oh my God. So, I have gotten around half of this, but I had to stop because of our dear, oh, Mama's on the nest. Our dear Mama here. Oh, sorry Mama, let's leave her alone. And then over here, there's the nest. Yeah, anyway, it was a lot. But now I can declare it, that part, finished. And then move on to finishing the plaster inside. Whew! Thank God that's over. It's a cold day in New Brunswick. It's been raining and cold for a couple of days, and I'm lighting a fire for a variety of reasons. I want to work in here and be warm, but also I came in yesterday morning to this puddle and I looked up, okay, to where is that coming from? And it's coming from here. You see the water stain on the ceiling? So, something's wrong up there. And when you have a roof with a pond liner and things growing on top of it, that's a thing. Luckily, I had the foresight to put stone around the pipe. So, when it stops raining and it dries up a bit, because I don't want to fly off the roof because it's wet, I'm going to go up there, take things apart, figure out what the problem is. Good news is it's not a huge area, so hopefully whatever it is a quick and easy fix. But you never want to come into that, and you can actually see some drip marks on that eave. So, I don't know, something's wrong. It could be at the front, where the eave, where the pond liner flips over the eave, or it could be something else. So we will see. I'll keep you posted. This beautiful big tree has come down. I'm in the enchanted forest up the back of our property, and this beautiful tree is just resting now over top of the creek. But wow, what an amazing tree just to be lying there now. Mother Nature, powerful force. Continuing along the pathway in the enchanted forest. Such a beautiful spot. All these mosses on the pathway. So lovely. As well as all the trees that come down every year. There's more trees. It's absolutely spectacular. Okay, I gotta climb this baby. Well, this might very well be my last wheelbarrow full of plaster. We'll see. I've got some indoor plastering to do around windows. I've got some outdoor plastering to do around the door, and we'll see. I don't have a huge amount of space to cover, but we'll hopefully get through this without having to mix more. This week I started by building this deck, so I had some spare pallets left and a bunch of wood. That's really good board, and I might need it for something else one time, but for now they're screwed down on the pallets to make a deck, so that worked out well. So today I'm going to start putting decorative things in the clay as well, so stay tuned. I'll bring you along for that journey. Okay, now I'm going to frame the window and put some stuff in the plaster. So, yay! Catch some of this stuff. This beauty. These are all from my beach walks in Mexico. So that's kind of cool to bring this home. Oh my gosh, it's so cool! Of course, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm winging it. probably should do this bit first. Okay, we're learning. Yes, we do the full corner, then stick the shell in. I don't know. We'll find out. We shall find out if this is going to work. But it looks pretty darn cool. Okay. I'm gonna keep working away here. I think I'm only gonna put, I don't know, I might put some along the edge here too. Let's see what we can do. Making it up as I go along. I've got some other smaller shells. Will they stay in? We will find out. Guy this way. So I'm going to carry on and I'll show you where we get to at the end. Window number 1 is done. Really happy with how it turned out. I still have to clean out all the clay on and in the shells, but I think it looks really awesome. Covered up all the gaps. And a little bit of my experience in Mexico is now here with me in New Brunswick. Super, super thrilled. Now on to the next one. I'm making my way around the window. It's interesting, when I did the bottom part here, it's all kind of straight and confined, and when it was all said and done, I'm not 100% sure I love it. But then I thought, the heck with it, going up the walls, I want to just do higgly-piggly. So I'm combining some of the found broken pottery, including a piece that my dear friend Janet found on the beach in Mexico this year, this blue one, and then just pieces that I think that also came from Mexico, the big brown one. But I've got lots of little pieces that have come up during the build as I've dug into the ground. So I'm just gonna see how I do with it, just placing them here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, instead of worrying about where they go. Okay, so what do we got? Another one from Mexico. This one is from the beautiful big villa that I get to spend time in. Pretty sure that's a piece of stone from something in that beautiful building. And what do we got here? That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. So I like that. I like that sort of thrown together look. Well, I am happy to say I am done the plastering. It's been 3 weeks of non-stop plastering, and other than a couple of days here and there to build a deck and a wall, it's been constant and I'm exhausted. However, now that that is done, next week I will be doing cleanup, and there is so much of that. All of the surfaces have to be wiped down with a sponge and water, and that will, it's actually pretty cool. It pushes the sand back and the clay forward so that you lose that dustiness that it has right now. And all the things, of course, all the tiles, windows, screens, everything has to be washed. Everything is full of clay and clay dust. The floor has to be swept and scrubbed because next step is paint it. I'm painting it red, which is super cool. And then I'm going to do the stone wall just in behind the little wood stove. So I would say that should get me through next week. And then the following week, I'm going to be building the compost toilet and pretty much getting ready to move in. So it's exciting. It has been exhausting but awesome all at the same time. Working with clay plaster is actually pretty awesome. All the little gaps and crevices that I could fill just by putting the clay in was really rewarding. So now none of the critters can get in. In fact, it's so airtight now that I had a wasp in here a couple days ago because I think he thought this would be a great place to make a nest, so I had to get him out. And it's been super hot outside, but it's super cool in here. It's the natural air conditioning effect with the living roof and the clay walls. So far so good. Nothing has fallen off. Touch wood. But if it does, hey, again, it's an experiment. We figure it out. So that's it for this week. And wow, I'm going to go and celebrate now. Until next time.